Hi all, I'm here with today's Facebook Live and our 30 days of user experience questions. Today's question comes from Tessa, and Tessa wants to know, how do you handle a conversation when you're deciding between some design options and someone with seniority comes in with a third option that they want to use? And this is a really challenging situation to be in, and it's one that I feel like comes up frequently where you've done some designs, you're discussing it with your team, you're weighing the pros and cons, and then a third party swoops in and says, no, do it my way. And that can be really challenging, especially when the third party probably, if they feel comfortable saying, no, do it my way, they probably have some level of seniority or some level of you have to do what they say whether you want to or not. And to combat this and to make sure that you are not disrupted in your design process as much as possible is to include that person in more of the process. So by the time you're discussing which design to choose, that person is already a part of the conversation and their design ideas are already presented. And the second thing to do to make sure that your designs or the best designs are winning is to get data to back it up. And that's a very simple answer, but it's not a very easy answer because we all know that it can be hard to get data to support the design work that we want to do when we're doing our designs at our companies, because we don't always have buy-in from stakeholders to do user research or usability testing or even to look at Google Analytics sometimes. And so what I would recommend is if you don't have your own data, do some research on the internet. Count the number of sites similar to yours or products similar to yours that follow some of the same patterns or that are making some of the same decisions. Go to forums where customers are talking about their frustrations and capture those moments and those screenshots and use those to justify different decisions or to help shoot down an idea that you know isn't going to work but that people think is a really good idea. So you can do research on what other people have done or what other people have said on the internet in order to make sure that you're backing up the work that you're doing. So even if you don't have direct customer feedback or direct data from tracking how people use your product or your site, you can still get information that supports the decision that you think is best. Or you may find out in doing this research that the decision you thought was best is not the best. But ultimately, it's your job as a designer to find a decision that's going to work the best for your customers. And to do that and to get support and buy-in at every step and to avoid sort of the swoop and poop idea generator is get some data and keep those people who have the potential to swoop and poop, keep them involved in the process early on, make them feel welcome and invited, and make sure their voice is being heard. And it's a little bit of extra management on your part, but it will save you a lot of time and effort in the long run in convincing them. And if they are so involved, and if they do have a lot of questions about what might be the best, that could be an opportunity for you to get more buy-in to do usability testing. So say you go and you find like 10 people on a forum who are talking about a particular challenge they have either with your product or someone else's product that's similar. You can use that as fodder to get this person to be excited to get more buy-in to do usability testing with your users, particularly on new solutions, so that you implement the right one and the best one. So you curb those bad reviews and those complaints. And so that's an opportunity for you to make more of a compelling case. So that's my answer for today. If you have a question, you can leave it here in the comments, or you can email me at hello@pixelsforhumans.com. I'll see you tomorrow with another question. Thanks and have a great day.